Hey there, everyone. It's Elisa from AK Educational Consulting, and I'm back to share our first activity or resource of this month of February and our social emotional learning theme of kindness. So, this is a quick and fun activity that you can do. It says classroom. You can also definitely adapt this to make it work at home. But this is classroom kindness bingo. So each student would get a bingo card, and basically they're just working to cross off everything on the list. What I would suggest with this activity is that there's no winner or loser, right? So it's not like, oh, the first person completes their card and that's it. They win a prize and we're done. Because what we're trying to do here is we're encouraging all of our students in the classroom to complete the card. It's not a race. We don't want them to complete it 5 minutes from now because, they are giving disingenuous compliments and, saying thank you to you just for the sake of crossing off one of the squares on the card. We want them to take their time. We want everybody to be rewarded or not rewarded, whatever you decide to do in your classroom for completing the card versus just there being a winner and then everybody else loses, right? So you want to have a discussion around this first. You want to make sure that you are teaching about kindness and the importance of kindness and why we do random acts of kindness for others, how that person benefits, how we benefit, uh, and having a conversation around why are we doing this? Well, we're trying to improve maybe the culture of our classroom, or maybe we've had a hard time being kind to one another, and this is one way that we're sort of working to change that in our classroom. Whatever that looks like for you, just make sure that you have a conversation with students around this so it's not just coming out of left field. So maybe this is something they're working on over the course of a week or a couple of weeks. You can expand this from your classroom to the entire school. That's certainly doable. The idea is we're just trying to encourage them to think about others. And we can do that in a lot of ways. We can do that by obviously ourselves modeling some of these things, but then also, and it's kind of, a fine line, but making sure that we see when people are doing kind things for others. And we don't want that to become the norm, right? Oh my goodness, look what Sarah just did for the person next to her. That was so nice. Because then we're getting kind of bogged down in the details and it becomes a little less genuine, right? But we sort of have to work our kids up to that. And so maybe it's just a comment that you're making. Hey, Sarah, I really appreciate that thing that I saw you do. Rather than making a big deal out of it, you know your students best and what's going to work best or what they need. So I'm sure that you can kind of figure this out on your own. But this bingo card is something that I created. It is available on my Teachers Pay Teachers store, which I will link in the notes of this video so that you can go grab it. It's a free resource. You can print it off, as many as you need for your students. Um, and hopefully this will get you sort of going for the month, right? Kicking off this month of kindness. So I hope that this is a useful activity for you. Um, Again, if you're a parent watching this, you can sort of adapt it to make it work. Or what I would also recommend is just go start Googling, right? You're going to find one that works for homeschooling parents, that works for, you're a working parent, you need something for the kids to start being kind to each other as siblings. I know that's something that we probably need in this house as well, right about now. So I encourage you to go and look for something that fits your needs if you're not a teacher in a classroom. So I look forward to continuing this journey through February with you, talking about different ways that we can instill kindness in our kids and promote kinder classrooms, kinder homes. So I hope that you will join me back here next time. In the meantime, go grab this great free resource from my Teachers Pay Teachers store. I will see you back here next time.